And yet nothing is more valuable than the human element. It's the thing that we want most now. It's the thing that technology is allowing us to free up our time to make use of, actually connecting one-to-one with humans. And this is how you can get your edge. Ambitious women and people who are wanting to grow really expansive businesses, moving them to the next level. I'm Sheila Botello. I am a self-care strategist. I'm creator of the Season Self-Care app, and I'm also host of the Connect with Sheila Botello podcast. This season that we are in, it's a time where, I don't know about you, I'm feeling a lot of really exciting pieces coming together for a lot of people's businesses, because the seeds that they planted early on are now starting to bloom and blossom. Things maybe you planted a year ago or maybe last fall, that now you're getting some tractions in your business and in your vision. And so where do we take it from here? So often when we're looking at our goals, we look at the starting point, we look at the key deliverables, the thing that we're wanting to do, and we kind of just get our head down in the work, and it's very easy to miss out on, well, what comes next? And how much more can we grow? And how many more people can we serve in a way that is in alignment with your ultimate vision? So this really comes down to, what is the vision that you have for your whole life, including your business? We tend to be, as creative entrepreneurs, there's ideas dropping all the time. And if you're a manifesting generator in human design like I am, or you're a generator, or whatever your design, there's some different things that come into play here. And I can speak to a lot of the creatives that I work with, typically are those who are multi-passionate. They have many different ideas. And so knowing which lever to pull next in their business can be challenging. And I want to offer to you that there are a few key things that will always be in style when it comes to growing your business. I wanted to share kind of just some key highlights, and it is all with the emphasis on showing up as your most resonant, aligned self in every way that you are entering into your business, or making connections with people, or delivering on what you are serving with. Now, this could be if you find yourself with a product line, or one product wanting to expand into a product line. This could be whether you are offering various courses, or if you're walking alongside of people who are expanding in certain industries. And so you're kind of like guiding them through that experience of expanding their businesses. It could be where you're wanting to write a book, or maybe even write a piece of music or an album or something like that, creative, that you have been leaving on the back burner because you're so focused head down in your work. And something about when we come together with intentionality to work on those key visions that we have for our life, and when we're not doing it alone, when we're doing it in a community of other like-minded creators, and by like-minded, I mean creative people from all walks, will give you not only the encouragement along the journey to be going step by step, showing up every day for the vision that is on your mind and your heart, but also giving you different ideas and perspectives and creative outlets and ways of doing things that maybe you wouldn't know to do on your own, or you may not even see as an opportunity for you. Something that's been really valuable for me in my business journey is surrounding myself with people in a variety of different fields, because when you can take things from the art space, from the tech space, from the psychology space, from the academic space, from like brick and mortar businesses. And there are always little threads of key elements that are all connected, because at the end of the day, no matter what you're doing and no matter what business you're in, you are serving people. What you have to offer is the thing that people want to either buy from you, experience from you, whether it is a travel experience or a retreat or an exercise class or a whole new way of life. It's something people are experiencing, and it's people. It's all about people. And so the beauty of the Seasons Collective is the fact that you get to lean into a group of like-minded people, and not a massive group to begin with, but a group that you can actually get to know and bounce ideas off of and move through your next evolution of what you're trying to create in that community, with experts coming in to help you make your best high value moves. We often talk in the creative space about having like a minimum viable product to start with, for instance, whatever that may be. And then like you see people coming out with like a clothing brand or a makeup line or something who have been in a different field, like they're a musician or they're an actor or they're an author, and then they want to spin off in a whole other field. They start with one thing usually, right? They're starting with that one thing to test it. And then to find out, is that one thing going to be something that can grow into something larger? They don't start out with a whole product line, for instance. So in a community, you are able to connect with other people's audiences. You're able to connect with other people's ideas and experience, so that you're not reinventing the wheel and maybe banging your head against the wall, just trying to figure it out all on your own, or just with the internet. I mean, I am so grateful for some of the tools that are coming online that we have access to. And yet nothing is more valuable than the human element. It's the thing that we want most now. It's the thing that technology is allowing us to free up our time to make use of, actually connecting one-to-one with humans. And this is how you can get your edge. Because in this world today, there are a lot of people who are trying to cut corners to just, put something out there and just make a quick buck. But if you are in this, in your field, in your business, to make a lasting difference, to grow a long-term generational business, to build influence, to build a name for yourself, to become a thought leader, perhaps, you're in it for the long haul. You're building something of beauty that comes from your soul, and you can't really do shortcuts to do that. However, the human element is the thing that helps to elevate everything and everyone. So I'm so excited because you're going to be hearing more on different conversation series episodes here on Instagram and also on my podcast over the coming weeks and months. It's going to be a conversation about what I have in the works for you and what it can look like for you to really expand your vision, your business, your profits over the next 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. What would it look like for you to do that in alignment with your values, in connection with others, and with self-care as the foundation? It's not about just doing more and just pushing harder. It's about making wise choices with wise guidance from people who've gone there before you, putting in the specific effort and making sure that you understand the importance of really pouring into yourself first, so that you are serving and creating from a place of energy that will create so much more resonance for your ideal clients and abundance for you and for everyone. What's really beautiful about this time in my life is I am at this place and time where I've created some different businesses and I've been involved in serving in so many different ways through my life. I'm almost 52 now, and I've seen the world shift so much in that time with how we grow a business, how we live our lives, and how we interact. And the one thing that I'm so thrilled to be seeing and hearing more about is people's desire to connect in community, to truly connect. And that's why my podcast is called Connect with Sheila Botello. It's because it's important. The connection piece. When you are connecting with people to help really serve them, we're listening more. We're trying to relate with others. And we're trying to connect. In my case, what I love to do is connecting different people to each other so they can help fast track their success and really make an impact larger than they would ever be able to do alone. I believe that we were designed to live life in community. Certainly love is the foundation, right? Love is where it's at. And I believe, how can we really love each other and give loving support to each other if we're actually not in touch? If we're just literally just putting emojis into a screen? There's gotta be more to it. And this is where I started. I had my start in the whole offline manual, what we call analog era, the analog era. We're in the digital era now, and it keeps growing so fast paced. And for us to be able to travel this road together to really, yes, make use of the technology, but not lose our humanity in the process, being in community in the way that really works for you is such a key factor. I can't wait to share all the details about what is coming for you. Please share this with a friend. If you know anyone who is thinking like, there's something missing. They've gotten coaching on social media. They have a copywriter. They have somebody doing all of their graphics for them. They have someone doing some deliverables for them, but they just feel like they want to sink their teeth in to take things to the next level. Now, if you listened to the last live, I alluded to some interesting things and about how divine timing works and how you get the right message at the right time when you need it. Maybe this message is just that for you. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for watching the replay. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Big blessings.